Hi everyone! So in this video I want to go a little bit more in depth with the Unit 2 database exploration assignment. If you haven't yet, please watch the video that I included first in the announcement that gives kind of an overview of what's going on with Unit 2 and how it relates to Unit 3. So one of your tasks this week is to choose from these three options, these three articles. Pick one of them to be the basis of your study for Unit 2 and Unit 3. So in this example, I'm going to say that I chose, what is the big deal about cancel culture? So that's it. That's what I've chosen. That's my reading 2. I made myself a note. Anytime anything referenced was reading number 2, it's going to be referring back to what is the big deal about cancel culture for me. Okay, so what is the big deal about cancel culture? That's going to be my basis. That means that my job in Unit 2 is to find and evaluate another article on the same topic. I'm going to use the database EBSCOhost because that's what my instructors asked me to do. I'm going to be looking at EBSCOhost to find an article on the topic of cancel culture. So you're only required to use EBSCOhost for this assignment, but feel free to check out Credo and SIRS on your own because those are databases you'll be using later on. In 102, you'll use those databases as well. But for this article, we're going to focus in on EBSCOhost. So you can see that the instructions are to go to EBSCOhost, and then in order to complete the assignment, you're actually going to follow the directions that come up in this Exploring EBSCOhost basically worksheet. It's going to walk you through what it wants you to do. It'll tell you log into EBSCOhost, read the descriptions of the available databases, list 3 that are appropriate, list 3 keywords and 3 synonyms that you can use in your search, check out the advanced search function, include the APA reference for an article that you think is interesting. So, and then you're going to go through and you're going to answer these questions to evaluate it. Doing this, filling this out as you go, is essentially all you have to do to complete the database exploration assignment, because once it's all filled out, you are going to submit a copy of it. You're going to upload the template using the D2L assignment link. So this is the template. So what I recommend you doing is picking your article, and like I said, for this example, I'll use cancel culture, and open this up, fill out your information. Actually don't really care about dates because I'll know it'll be time-stamped when you turn it in. You can fill that out if you want. I'm gonna spell my name right because it's embarrassing if I don't. Honestly, if you don't fill this out, it also won't matter because I'll know exactly who submitted it. But I'm going to go to EBSCOhost. To get there, you can see that I've got right here. I can go to, in student view, it'll be the same thing. You will go to library. You will choose EBSCOhost. And these are the databases that it's referring to in this worksheet. So now once I'm here, I can say, okay, so I logged into EBSCOhost database through the resources page, and now I'm going to read the description of the available databases. So I'm going to look through here and I'm going to say like, okay, academic search complete looks good. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give you a hint if you're watching this video, academic search complete is always a good idea. It's always a good database. And I'm going to look through here. So based on my topic of cancel culture, things like Medline, probably not going to be super helpful. This general master file seems like it might be helpful. I'm probably not going to say that Health Source Nursing Academic Edition is helpful. I don't know about Education Research Complete. Not really for Business Source Complete. As you can see, this is the description that it's talking about. So you're just going to go through and read these and see if you think that any of these databases are going to have articles that's going to help you. And I guess maybe I will choose newspaper source. Might be helpful for that topic. Yeah, we'll do that. And so what I'm going to list over here on my worksheet, read the descriptions of the available databases, list 3 databases that are appropriate given your theme or topic. And I'm going to give the names of those databases. So I said master file. I said newspapers. Oops. Depending on what topic you chose, there might be others, like business source might make more sense, or the education might make more sense. All of the databases have different focuses. So you're just picking out, based on these descriptions, 3 that you think would be helpful to you. And then this, you're going to come up with some keywords and 3 synonyms that you can use in your search. So you can say cancel culture. As I go back in here, when I hit continue, you can also start to type and see if anything comes up, like cancel culture and social media, cancel culture and the social media, cancel culture effects, cancel culture and celebrities. These are some examples of ways that you might be able to find some more keywords. So you're going to add in some keywords and synonyms that you can use in your search. I'm not as particular about this, so if you can't, there's not really any other way to say cancel culture. So if you can't come up with a synonym over here, that's okay. You could come up with other phrases in here. I'm just looking for an idea of some words that you can use to do a search for this topic, because you're going to need this other source on the topic itself. And then you'll just keep following the instructions here. It'll show you, click on advanced search. So you can choose that from here. This is advanced search, and it has some instructions for you about things that you can click and change your search parameters. Make sure you have a check mark next to these things because it's going to help you in your search. And then here, once you find an interesting title, you're going to click on the magnifying glass to read the description. And this is a really important note. You may need to do this several times before you find an article. Don't give up. You can always change your search terms. You can always switch things around. Sometimes this can be difficult. Once you have found an article you like, you can copy and paste the APA reference. So let's just say, I don't really want to search for cancel culture because some of you might want to choose that article. So I'm going to pick a different topic, and I'm just going to pick something at random. Actually, I've done a fake paper on this before, so we're going to go with school uniforms. So let's say I have this in and I've already messed with my parameters and they're already in good shape. And so I'm going to choose this. And here's the article. I don't really know about the magnifying glass, but you will have chosen, let's see, actually. So you will have chosen full text, so it should only be articles that you can look at. Oh, yeah, you can choose the magnifying glass here. You don't really have to do that, though. You just click on the article. That's not terribly great advice there. Just click on the link to the article, and it'll take you to the article, and you can read through the article. And then this question here about the APA reference, you can get a copy of the APA reference from over here, where it says cite. These aren't always actually super correct. So you may put this in here and I may eventually correct your APA citation of it. This is why I prefer Cite Fast, because then you build it yourself. It's not always the most reliable in formatting, but for right now, all you have to do is go to the APA citation, APA 7th edition. That actually looks pretty good. And you can paste it in here. Oh yeah. So you can see APA reference once you make sure the article title is in sentence capitalization format and the journal title is in title case. So this should actually, you're just going to copy and paste it here again. This is nice, actually. It's just telling you, like, watch out, because a lot of times there are little errors in the APA citation, the way that it pulls from the article titles itself in EBSCOhost. So the nice thing is that this tells you how to fix them. And now this is perfectly ready to go as an APA citation, believe it or not. Even though there's no other information behind, this is perfect. It's ready to go. And now your next step is to read and annotate the article you located and answer the questions below. These are the CRAAP. This is called the CRAP test. The CRAP test is a test that you do to evaluate the efficacy of sources, and it's something you will do in this class. It's something you'll do in 102, and it's honestly something you should do in every article you read. Ask yourself questions about, is this article current enough? Is it relevant enough to my topic? Does the person who wrote it have any authority? Does it seem accurate? Is the purpose something that seems like it's not necessarily trying to sell me something or persuade me to do something so much as it's giving me information and maybe an opinion? So these are the ways that you want to go through and evaluate your article once you've found it. And then that's it. Once you answer these questions about the article you found, then you'll save it as whatever you want to save it. I would recommend... I'm going to save it in my downloads. I'd recommend giving it a name that you can recognize so that you're not just re-uploading the template. And save it. And then all you have to do then is upload a copy of that document into your submission. And that's it for this assignment.